My AI wrote this about me. It read 10,500 of my prompts, and now every AI that runs on this machine has to obey it. If you build with AI but never develop the system around it, you're shooting yourself in the foot. In this video, I'll show you 3 things: the note an AI wrote about working with me, the system it built out of that note, and the skill I'm giving away so your agent can do the same for you. I'm Mark, and I talk to machines. A year ago, I couldn't code, and I still can't. Over a decade in data centers taught me how the machine worked. This is what happened when the machine talked back. What if I told you that everything everyone's doing right now is backwards? They're hunting for better prompts, copying workflow videos, and installing somebody else's system. What they should be doing is building the system around their personal prompts and patterns. You can't download the fix because the solution is unique to you. Look at how your system actually runs, not how you wish it ran. You prompt for 2 things at once: a better tool and a refined workflow around the tool. The machine proposes and you judge what survives. Half of the process already has a name. It's called meta prompting. You run your plan through an agent, it hands you a better plan to give another agent. They speak to each other on their own terms. The word for the other half floats around in one corner of the machine world. Nobody is named the operator side. You, deliberately running your own system through the machine and letting it evolve the way you work. This is what I call meta-tooling. Meta-prompting improves the plan. Meta-tooling becomes the mastermind system that runs your plans. And it all started with a reply. The AI that read about 10,500 of my prompts wrote a handover brief about working with me. It didn't stop at advice. It mapped fixes to my actual system, a global rules file, an enforcement hook, and 2 skills. Then it gave me a deadline. One evening, or the fix itself becomes another thing that I put off. The rule you saw at the start of this video is that hook. An AI wrote a rule about my worst habit, and now it enforces it on every AI I run, including the one that wrote it. There's a 2,400-year-old thought experiment. Replace a ship's planks one at a time, and when every plank is new, is it still the same ship? This question is called the ship of Theseus. Philosophers use it to worry about losing identity, but think about the inversion of that. When the machine replaces your system piece by piece, each new part is carved from the record of your unique habits and workflow. The ship doesn't become less yours. It becomes the first ship that fits the sailor perfectly. And this is why this beats using somebody else's framework. You're unique, and there's not going to be one system that can truly encapsulate all of your habits and personality to make a workflow that best fits you. Unless you do this. So I'm not going to hand you my system. I'm going to hand you the process, and you have to trust the process. So here's what it does. It digs through how you actually work, your history, your config, your real sessions, and finds the one friction that keeps coming back. Then it asks what keeps causing it, because patching the problem with better tape doesn't count. Then it drafts exactly one fix, a tool, a rule, a hook, or a skill, and it stops there. You judge what survives, and it comes with the machine's own deadline, the same one it gave me. If it's still open in 2 weeks, we didn't fix anything. Build it tonight or drop it. It's free, it's in the repo, and it installs in less than 5 minutes. So let's run it on me. If you've installed it correctly, you should be able to engage the skill. So here's the result of the meta tooling run that I did on Corpus Engine. The recurrence. Do I need to restart to see this? Out of 2,416 prompts since January, one question keeps coming back in the form of no other friction matches. After an agent changes code, you don't know whether the running app reflects it. Yes, that is right. The one refinement that it's proposing is a rule. After changing code in a project that has a running process, never end the turn leaving "Is this live yet?" unanswered. So the drafting is complete, and it's telling us that we can go ahead and implement the rule, and it's giving us the deadline rule, just so we're aware that it either gets fixed tonight or it gets dropped. I'm predicting this is where working with AI goes next. And it isn't better prompts. It's systems that revolve around their operator. I believe that because my greatest weakness, which is putting off the real work to tinker with the systems around it, turned out to be the exact thing that built everything you've seen here. The machine knows it too. That's its rule about my habit on screen right now. Meta prompting improves the plan. Meta tooling improves the system that runs your plans. You stay the operator. The machine becomes the toolmaker. Ask your AI to come up with one rule it would write about how you work. Drop the rule in the comments. I read and respond to everything. If you want to keep evolving with your machine, subscribe and hit the bell to come along on this journey. As always, I'll see you next time.